Welcome to the SEO SRV. Today, we're not just going to talk about business models or strategies. Nah, we're diving into a story. A story about a young entrepreneur, Rohan, who's feeling completely and utterly lost in this crazy online world. But as you'll see, one single conversation in a busy little cafe is about to change, well, everything. So, picture this. Rohan and Amit, two old friends, haven't seen each other in years. Life's taken them on totally different journeys. You can see it on Rohan's face. He's struggling, man. He's fighting to keep his dreams alive. Amit, on the other hand, he looks like he's figured something out. He's got that quiet confidence. And over a simple cup of chai, their worlds are about to collide.
All right, let's get into it. Rohan is at a total crossroads. I mean, look at that subtitle. Money gone, confidence gone, sleep gone. Oof, that says it all, doesn't it? He's thrown everything he has into becoming an entrepreneur, but every single road he takes just ends. He's just about ready to give up. But this chat with Aman, it might just be the light he's been so desperately looking for.
So when Aman asks him that simple question, "How are you doing, man?" the floodgates open. First up, drop shipping. Oh, he was so hyped about it at first. The dream, right? Sell stuff online, never touch a box. But it turned into a total nightmare. We're talking paper-thin profits, angry customers, and a logistics puzzle he just could not solve.
Then, he gave affiliate marketing a shot. Seemed easy enough, right? Just promote other people's stuff and collect a commission. Well, what really happened was he spent all his time and energy making content that basically nobody saw, pushing products he didn't even really like, for, you guessed it, pretty much zero sales.
And then, oh yeah, he got sucked into the crypto craze, chasing that get-rich-quick dream, you know the one. He threw money he really couldn't afford to lose into some coin that was getting hyped up online. He was hoping for that one big win that would change his life, but instead, he just watched it all disappear. Absolutely crushing.
At this point, Rohan is at his absolute wit's end. He's tried everything. He even tried making his own online course. He chased every single next big thing some guru on YouTube was screaming about, and every single time, he failed. He was right there, right on the edge of just packing it all in.
And then he says it, a fear that, let's be honest, so many of us have felt. He looks around, sees his friends with their stable jobs, buying houses, and he feels like he's stuck on the platform, just watching his train pull away without him. He's terrified he's missed his shot.
Aman just listens. He lets Rohan get it all out. And then he asks the question that cuts through all the noise, all the panic. He says, "Rohan, what do you really want? Are you looking for a lottery ticket, or are you trying to build something real? Something that brings in a steady, actual income?" And that just stops Rohan in his tracks.
And this is where the big shift happens. Aman tells him, dude, you don't need some flashy, complicated, viral new thing. The truth is simple. It's kind of unsexy, actually. The simple stuff doesn't get a million clicks on YouTube. But you know what? Simple works.
So Aman introduces him to this idea, a service-based business. He breaks it down. He says, take a skill you have, or one you can learn, and use it to solve a real, painful problem for another business. It's not about getting a job. It's about being the solution. That's how you build something valuable.
And I love this part. Rohan's worried about competition, right? So Aman gives him this killer analogy. He says, imagine two street food stalls. One's got a line 20 people deep. The other one, its only customers are flies. He asks, which one do you trust? Which one are you eating at? A crowded market isn't a bad thing. It's proof. It's a sign that people are hungry and money is being spent.
And Aman explains why this is so perfect for right now. Businesses are absolutely desperate for help. Not for theories, not for ideas, but for actual, tangible results. They need customers, and they will gladly pay someone who can get them those customers fast. He shows Rohan that things like paid ads, when you do them right, are an expense. They're an investment in growth.
Now, to really make it sink in, Aman knows he needs to show, not just tell. He says, you know what? Forget me talking about it. Let me introduce you to my friend Abhishek. He's an absolute pro at this. And just like that, Abhishek joins the story, ready to share some real-world proof.
So Abhishek joins them, and you can just feel the experience coming off this guy. He's not some kid who read a blog post last week. We're talking over a decade in the trenches, running paid ads, helping over 50 real businesses get real customers. He is the living, breathing proof that this model works.
Abhishek tells them a story about a dentist he worked with. This guy was a fantastic dentist, had a beautiful clinic, super polite staff, but his waiting room was a ghost town.
He was struggling to get anyone in the door, and he tried everything. Nothing was working.
So what did Avishek do? Nothing ridiculously complicated, no secret sauce. He just created a simple, super focused Google Ads campaign. It targeted people right there in the neighborhood who were literally typing "best dentist near me" into their phones. And he attached a clear, compelling offer to get them to just book that first appointment. Simple.
And the result? It was incredible. Soon enough, that dentist's waiting room was full, not with overnight lottery winnings, but with a real, steady, sustainable flow of new patients. The practice was thriving, all because Avishek showed him a clear, simple path.
Abhishek sees that light bulb finally go on in Rohan's eyes. He looks at him and says, "See, you're not a failure, Rohan. You've just been using the wrong map. Let's get you a new one." And right there, he lays out the exact blueprint to get back on track.
And here it is. This is the gold, the 4-step solution. 1. Pick one skill and go deep. Become an expert. 2. Attach that skill to a real problem. Don't just say, "I do ads." Say, "I help gyms get 30 new leads every month." 3. Use ads smartly to get your own clients. Start small, test everything. And 4, and this is crucial, scale using data, not your gut feelings.
Fast forward a few months. Rohan is like a different person. Is he a millionaire? No, but he's making a real income. He's paying his bills, he's confident, he's focused, and for the first time in forever, he's actually sleeping at night. He's on the right path, and he knows it.
But here's the key. Rohan didn't do it all by himself. He had his friend Amin, and he had a mentor, Avishek, to guide him. He's so grateful they showed him the way. And if Rohan's story is hitting home for you, it's just a reminder that you don't have to figure it all out alone either. The right guidance changes everything.
This really says it all, doesn't it? Rohan's story is such a powerful reminder that sometimes all we need is a little help to get pointed in the right direction. If you're feeling lost, reach out to a friend, to a mentor. That one conversation could be the best thing you ever do.
Because at the end of the day, here's what Rohan finally understood. Real success isn't about chasing the next shiny object or finding some viral shortcut. It's about genuinely helping other people. When you focus on solving real problems for real people, you can't help but build something amazing.
So what about you? What's your story? What's that one skill you're excited to learn, or that one problem you really want to solve? Seriously, we'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you like this story and you want more real stories about what actually works, make sure you subscribe.